My straw is a little excited for this video. Hello, my friend. It is that time of the year again. It is time for the fab, the fit, and the fun. There are a couple of things that are different about this season that I want to share with you, and then we're going to dig deep into what comes in this box so you can decide whether it's a subscription that would be right for you or not. So if that sounds interesting, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. First, I want to thank FabFitFun for sending me this box every season. I've been unboxing these for a very long time, and one of the things that I love about FabFitFun is that they allow me to be honest about my feelings about the box. I don't have to put a filter on, I don't have to sugarcoat anything, and I just appreciate that with my whole heart and soul. So thank you so much, FabFitFun, for sponsoring this video and for sending me this box. I appreciate you so very much. If you are not familiar with this box, it is a seasonal subscription box with fashion, fitness, lifestyle, things inside. This season, there's a lot of skincare in here that we're going to be talking about. It does ship to the US, Canada, and the UK. And the big change that happened is that now the annual members, if you sign up for a whole year, you can customize everything in your box, the entire box, which is new. Usually you can customize most of it, but there's still some things FabFitFun will pick for you. Not anymore. If you are a person that buys each season to season, you are able to customize choices 1 through 4. So let's talk about those first. This is choice number 1. You had the choice between Summer Friday CC Me Serum, the PMD Clean and Teal, the Summer Salt Neoprene Beach Tote, Virginia Wolf Multi-Wear Wrap, the Societo Outdoor Blanket, the Societo Wine Chiller, or the L-Space Tie-Dye Towel. And as I was looking at these choices, I was honestly having trouble finding something that I wanted. The only thing that I wanted out of these choices was the Summer Friday CC Me Serum, because I've heard really good things about that brand. I love vitamin C serums, so that's what I chose. This is a vitamin C serum, and it is very pricey at $64 retail. But what is in this? What is this actually going to do? I looked into it. First ingredient is water. It's a typical ingredient they put at the top. Second ingredient is niacinamide. If you watch skincare YouTube, you know that this ingredient is very popular among people on the internet, the dermatologists, the estheticians, and the enthusiasts alike. The only thing about niacinamide is that some people do have a reaction to it where it causes their skin to flush. If that's not you, it's a pretty general consensus that this will do lots of different things for you. Here's the list. So it can help maintain the skin's barrier. It might help with hyperpigmentation. It's a great antioxidant. It can also encourage the collagen production in your skin. So if you're concerned about anti-aging, it's kind of like the filling in the mattress, the collagen in your skin, and it stops producing as much as we get older. So what we can do as we get older is we can get ingredients that will help that collagen production to continue, and niacinamide is one of those. It also can help with redness from irritation, and then also it could help balance oil production. So if you don't get flushing from niacinamide, niacinamide is a fantastic ingredient. Then there's 2 different forms of vitamin C in here, and what I appreciate about this product is they used more stable versions of vitamin C. Vitamin C is something that can oxidize when it gets exposed to light and air. It starts to turn a little bit of a dark orange to a brown color. It can start to smell a bit. From what I've read, it doesn't really hurt you. It just kind of becomes inactive, and I appreciate so much that the vitamin C in here are the 2 that they included because it is more stable. So I don't feel like I need to use this up that quickly compared to another one we're going to talk about later. There's also butylene glycol in here, which is a penetration enhancer. And beyond that, there's humectants, there's peptides, there's green tea leaf extract and black tea leaf extract, which are great antioxidants. There's cantaloupe fruit extract, which I don't know if I've ever seen in skincare, but apparently it's great, has great vitamin A, vitamin C, all of that in there, may be a good antioxidant. It just is, if you're looking for a good, solid vitamin C product, this is a really good one. And I have been using it. I've been really enjoying it. Let me just kind of show you what it looks like when it comes out like that. There is a little bit of a scent to it. It smells a little bit sweet, a little bit sugary, maybe a little citrusy, but it's not a very strong scent. As it's drying down, there is a little bit of a stick to it, but that does go away as it dries down. Just some little warning things. It does have soybean oil in it, so if you're that allergic to soy, you want to stay away from this. There's also quite a few fragrances that I'll list on the screen right now. So who is this best for? Anti-aging, hyperpigmentation, strengthening your skin's barrier. If that sounds good to you, then you'll probably really like this. I really love it. I'm very thankful to have it in the box. All right, customization 2. Again, I had trouble finding something that I was interested in. There's a nightie, there's a detox shampoo and scalp massager, there's a jewelry case, there's some resistance bands, some guac and salsa bowls, a Bluetooth speaker, which I still have a Bluetooth speaker from a FabFitFun a while back, the Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost Moisturizer, and a cooler bag. And I was like, the closest thing to anything that I could possibly want, I picked the Tarte, the H2O, Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost, and I have to say I really don't like this so far for a couple of reasons. The big reason is that it smells very, very strong. It smells like medicated soap. And it's very strong and it lingers on the face. This is a product that's very heavy in glycerin. So what that's gonna do is it's gonna pull water from the top of the product into your skin to really hydrate very well. There's also squalane in here, which is a skin balancing ingredient. There's butylene glycol again, which again is a penetration enhancer. The most interesting ingredient in here is an algae extract that is one of the algae extracts that's been studied just a little bit more. It may be a great antioxidant, which of course I love to see in my skincare, but the smell is extremely off-putting. There is a lot of fragrance in this product. There's orange peel oil, lavender oil, just lots. Maybe it's the gardenia I'm smelling in here. It doesn't really smell like flowers though. It smells medicated. It does not smell good. But if that doesn't bother you and you really want some hydration in your skin, you may really enjoy this. There's also dimethicone in here, so this might be nice to put on kind of as a face primer to hydrate your face before you put on your makeup. It could help your makeup last longer because of that dimethicone element. If you're looking for a nice hydrating skin balancing kind of primer-ish product, then you may really like this, but the smell, it gives me a headache, honestly, and I'm not even that sensitive to scents. Really and truly, that's a no for me. Customization number 3. Now this one was a little bit different because I actually found quite a few things I was interested in this, namely the Corksicle 12-ounce wine tumbler, the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen that I've used before and I love that sunscreen, love it so much. The Living Proof Perfect Hair Dry Shampoo, also love that product so very much, used that before. They also have the AG Hair Recoil Curl Activator, there's a poolside water resistant pouch, a build your own bracelet kit, the Malin & Goats Vitamin E Face Moisturizer, and some blue light blocking glasses. And because I tried the Supergoop before, I tried the Living Proof before, I decided to go with the Corksicle. And the straw really isn't supposed to go in here, I don't think. I mean, you can use the straw, but you don't have to. And I will say I have tried this with both hot and cold beverages just to see if it would work, and it totally does, absolutely. And I'm somebody that I will get a drink and then I'll leave it for a while and forget that I made a drink, so I personally really appreciate that, and I've been very much enjoying this. The straw, I have to say, is a bit weird. Drinking out of a straw that's so bendy takes a little bit of getting used to, but reusable straws are a good thing, and I don't mind a reusable straw. I personally prefer the metal ones, but I know the metal ones can have a little bit of a metallic-y taste, and of course the silicone won't. So if you've tried a metal straw, didn't enjoy it, maybe a silicone straw might be right for you. But overall, been really loving this, and I do think it adds to the value of the box. Now, this wasn't a choice in there, but I do want to mention it because I am drinking it right now in my Corksicle. I think this was just thrown in as a sample. This is the Liquid IV Fueling Life's Adventures Hydration Multiplier. It's an electrolyte drink mix, and it comes with 3 different flavors, and I really think they're just throwing this in. I've tried all of them except for this one, so let me show you what the pouch looks like. This one is the strawberry flavored. I'm drinking the watermelon right now, and the only thing about these is they do have quite a bit of sugar in them. I think sugar is the first ingredient. Yeah, each stick has 11 grams of sugar, which is a lot for me to put in a drink. If I'm gonna have sugar, like, I want a cookie, I don't want to drink it. That's just me personally. So what I've bbeen doing in my Corksicle is I've been putting half of a packet in, and that seems to be really good because if you put in too much, it does taste a little bit salty, but it's good. It's nice. So hopefully everybody gets these because they're quite delicious. Customization 3 was my favorite. Customization 4, all right, the Sensuals Vitamin C Facial Serum, the Ciate London Watermelon Dewy Setting Spray, there's the African Botanicals Shimmering Gold Oil, and then a couple of brain teaser books. And I was like, I already chose the vitamin C thing here. I don't really want another vitamin C thing, but I don't use setting sprays. I don't like setting sprays. I don't like spraying things on my face. I don't need a shimmering gold oil, and I don't think I'm gonna use activity books, so that left me with the other vitamin C product. And I will say, if you're gonna choose one of the vitamin C products, I definitely recommend this one over this one. So let's talk about why for this one. It is a little less expensive retail price. It does have different properties than that one, so this one may be better for you. This one's gonna be targeted more toward people with oily skin and hydration, along with all of the vitamin C things that I said before. Now, the big difference between this one and this one is that this one has less stable forms of vitamin C. And why that's especially a problem in this product is because it is a dropper formula. So a lot of people will take their droppers and they will squeeze air into the product and oxidize it by accident. And that's really bad for vitamin C products. So if you do get this, make sure you squeeze the air out. Well, see, this isn't even good to put it back in there, but squeeze all the air out, put it in, and then suck up the liquid here. And then you're less likely to put air into the container. I do appreciate that it is a dark colored bottle because it's gonna help the light not go in. But even then, I personally am gonna keep this in a cabinet that is dark to get as little light into this as possible. I'm also gonna make sure I use this up quickly. This isn't something that I'm going to sit on for months. Like, I will not literally sit on because that would be super uncomfortable, but this is something I wanna use up within a month or two if possible. The reason why I said this would be good for oily skin is because it has volcanic soil in it, which I've never seen in it as an ingredient in a product. There's probably plenty of products with it. I just personally have never seen it. I did do a little research into it, and it looks like it's similar to like a charcoal or a kaolin in what it does, in that it kind of absorbs oil from your skin. There's also some good hydrating ingredients in here. There's aloe, there's silk amino acids, which helps your skin hold on to moisture. There's vitamin E in here, which is really nice to pair with the vitamin C to make it even better. So it's not that it's a bad product, it's just I don't like the packaging for what it is, and I wish that they had used a different form of vitamin C. There's also a lot of fragrance in here, but every skincare product I talk about today is gonna have fragrance in it. This one has a lot. So if you're gonna compare between the two, this one has niacinamide, this one does not. This one, again, is probably better for dehydrated and or oily skin, and this one I like better. Not really excited about this, to be honest. Now, if you're an annual member, you get to keep picking. If you're a season-to-season member, your choices are done. They're just gonna throw something in for you from this list. So we have some Mented Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. We have the Mind Tan Body Skin After Sun Gel, the Selfie Ring Light, the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt, their cleanser, the Flight Mode High Altitude Hydration Mask. There's a printed tray and the cutting boards that I got a few months ago that I freaking love. I use those things literally every single day that I cook, which is usually 7 days a week, sometimes 6, but I use them all the time. If you would use cutting boards, the cutting boards are super fab. But other than that, honestly, again, I had so much trouble picking something I wanted from here. The liquid lipsticks, I have so many liquid lipsticks, and the blood orange, and I just didn't seem like something I would wear. I don't need an after sun gel because I'm ridiculous about my sunscreen in the past few years. I already have a selfie ring light that I got from an Ipsy event that they were like handing them out. I've tried the Dr. Brandt Purifying Cleanser, and it's fine. It's a fine cleanser if I remember correctly, but it's fine, and I don't need a tray. So I got the Flight Mode High Altitude Hydration Mask. And again, it's weird because this is a very similar product to this, and if I had to choose between these two, I would definitely choose this one. I mean, I didn't really like this one, so I would definitely pick this one. This one definitely still has a fragrance. It's just not as, I don't want to say malodorous, because I think that's a little harsh, but it's a little calmer. It's a little more spa-like of a scent rather than like a chemically, like, cleaning kind of scent. I've talked to y'all before about how what I like to do before I come down and film is I like to use a product with a lot of glycerin and then top it with a moisturizer before I film because it plumps my skin real nice and kind of makes my wrinkles a little less noticeable for filming. This is a good product for that. If you want to plump your skin a bit, make it look a little more hydrated, a little more youthful, these products are great. This is basically just water and glycerin in the top. There's some aloe in here for skin soothing, but it's really just a very intense hydration product. It's relatively basic. They do get into like lots of plum extracts, which are supposedly antioxidants. There's also mountain pepper extract, which I'd never seen in a product before. That's an anti-inflammatory and an antioxidant. And then there's something called quadong extract, which I'd never heard of. Supposedly it's very popular in Australian skincare, and it's a gentler form of an AHA. It is quite far down on the ingredient list, so I'm not sure how much is in here, but I thought it was interesting to see it. There's also cucumber fruit extract, which is also skin soothing. So if I had to choose between these two, I would definitely choose this. It's a much more pleasant experience as far as the smell, but honestly, they feel very similar. So if you like one ingredient deck more than the other, then go that way, but this is my personal preference. I do like this. I will be using it. And then finally, customization number 6 is kind of hard to explain. It's a little weird. I'm gonna put an image up so you can kind of see what's happening. So they have these bundles. It's a 3 bundle or a 2 bundle, or they also have individual products you can choose from. So you can kind of look through there and see kind of what you would pick. I'm not gonna list them all off because it's a lot of stuff. I will tell you that Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion is really, really nice. It's kind of like what I was talking about the flight mode, but it's got a little more goodies in there, it's a little more complex than that. So I really like that product. The Erno Laszlo Pore Cleansing Mask, if you have oily skin, you may want to pick that one. But personally, I'm actually like one of the products I got in my bundle, I'm so excited about it. It's so good. And it's this thing. Oh my gosh, this is the Fruit Butter Lip Mask, and this is by Seraphine Botanicals. And I looked at the ingredients, and I've never seen this ingredient before. It's methyl hydrogenated rosonate, and it is a film forming ingredient. And when you put this on, you really do feel like your lips are just smoothed over. If you've ever had a product like this that was just very emollient, very smooth, very thick, that is exactly, it's just like that. What it comes down to with this is if your lips need moisture, you're gonna get moisture from this. If you need to lock in the water content of your lips and prevent transepidermal water loss, this is super fab. This is my new favorite lip balm, and I have tried so many freaking lip balms in my time doing this and even before, so many, and I am loving this, loving this. But the downside to getting this is the things that come with it, not as excited about. So I got the citrus squeezer. I haven't used this yet, obviously it's got this on it. I personally prefer the citrus squeezers where it's like down like that and you twist it on there. I feel like they're just more effective than these. And this being plastic and everything, it's just, I'm not excited about this, like at all. And then this, I'm not excited about, like, I mean, it's a pineapple ice cube tray. Like maybe I can make like gummies or something, like do like a homemade like gummy recipe or something. I mean, I'm not having any parties, so I don't know. I'm not excited about this though, like at all. So for me personally, these two don't add anything to the box. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these things, but this is super fab. So overall, I've got to tell you, this is probably one of my least favorite FabFitFun boxes that I've seen in a while. I was the least excited about the choices. I will say that I did get things that I love that I do think is worth the value of the box. The lip mask is fabulous. I'm so happy to be introduced to this. Very excited about the Summer Fridays vitamin C product. I do like this. I would say this adds to it, but honestly, this is what I'm excited about. This is it. I do think this is worth the price of the box though. This product I will definitely use and I'm thankful to have it, but I can't say it brings me so much joy. And you know, I will use this, but it's kind of a complicated product to use and you have to use it up quickly and you have to be careful how you use it. So it's just more annoying than anything, but I'll definitely use it. And then these products, I don't dig on these like at all. So yeah, I mean, it's still a good box, but it's definitely my least favorite FabFitFun box I've gotten in a while. But at this point, my friend, it's the most important part. It's your turn in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. What do you think of my FabFitFun box? What do you think about your choices? What do you think you're going to get if you get it? If you don't get it, I would also love to know your thoughts. This is a very variable subscription. Some months I'm super excited, and this just happens to be one where I'm just not quite as pumped, but I am thankful and I'm very happy. And thank you again to FabFitFun for sponsoring this video. I appreciate you more than I could express, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to hang out just a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending some videos for you right over here to watch. But if it is your time to go, it is no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did, and mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.